Hello people of the internet. Wow. It is so crazy to stream alone again after so long, not gonna lie. Can you even hear the game? Wait. Where is my thing? You should be able to, but I'm just gonna make it a bit louder, I think. Alright, options. Where do we have you? Yeah, I think this should be about good. Let's just believe. Actually, I'm a believe a little less. Alright. This is great. I have truly done a thing, I think. I think it... Man, this is so weird not having anyone to bounce off of. That's why I started just streaming with Dave and not on my own anymore. It just does not feel correct for anyone who's watching. Just know that. That little factoid right there. That it does feel very different to stream with someone or without anyone. Oh well. So then... Alright, I guess I'm gonna just start. Oh, I haven't done these in a while, did I? Well, this is gonna be fine. I'm still the most skilled player of this game they ever made, right?
Name inspires fear and penitence.
I would never have lost my skill out of nowhere.
I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Alright. Just had to double check that all my streams were running correctly.
To hell with this place.
Because if not, that would be kind of funny, but also very sad. I hope I even still remember the strats of this. It has been so dang long. Oh yeah, that's also something I can do. Alright.
Then here goes nothing.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
I'm just gonna do a slow start for this. I need... what do I need again? Dash, I need to be this, yes.
You can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess.
Oh wait, I should probably also do... Give me a second before I'll just... Oh. I am stupid, that's why it's not working. Wow. Alright, but now it should be working all in a second. Alright, now we can start for real. For real, no cap.
I'll be leaving shortly. Next time.
I should really play this game more often again. I just thought about what I could play without Dave being here, and then this and one other game popped into my head. But wait, I need to quickly tap out again because I was not even focusing on chat. Or seeing if chat wrote anything, rather. I love having so many chats at once. I definitely will not be confused ever at any point during my life. Not like I already am. Alright. That's such an effect. Yeah, sure.
Appreciate the backup.
More dammies. That's what I wanted. I love that corner. How did I... You know what, I'm not gonna ask how I got hit there. I apparently just did.
The underworld's power.
I guess it was just unlucky timing. As it tends to be. Alright.
Coin from the dead.
Please give me... Yes! Alright.
Louds.
Oh wait, I should have... I have done a stupid now that I think about it. Oh well. Even if I don't have the strats optimized yet, I will get them there again soon. In a run. I believe it.
This one was bound.
I need your attack. Yeah, even though I would like Urge to kill, oh well. Wow. Is fresh fight even still a thing that matters to anyone? I guess it also didn't matter at the time when I started doing fresh file runs, so oh well. It's all fine. Wow. And it especially won't matter if I play this terribly. Oh well. One of these days, all of my skill will come back.
Centaur heart.
Just need another god boon. That would be great. Ending me out around the boons. I should really use my cast a bit more again. I love it that you've just stepped on that to specifically give me the damage. Wow. I can't speak or play the game. Ah, what a great combination. Alright. I should really get a reflect on that. And I would have taken 2 less damage. And this should be the end, right?
Kieran's shop.
Of course it is.
The Shield of Light. Why, good to
I don't really need to talk to you, do I?
good.
I am so not used anymore to just fresh files.
Well,
Or I
this
guess
is
this
awkward.
game in general.
Halt, son.
Come on, mate.
Your father's son.
I'll have to go with...
And then
This will probably be a quick reset soon.
you'll stay right there.
I thought I had that. Up.
Touch this. How dare you?
I am playing so bad.
Have some of this.
I should not be this greedy. I have beaten the first boss with way too little health left.
Almost
I should
happy.
honestly just restart, but oh well. It's gonna be fine, right?
Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
Just gonna deal with 36 HP.
Nowhere to go but out. Cheers.
Oh well.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I should really take this slower. Just so I can at least
Flingers.
do my first run completely and not just try for speed in the beginning already. But it is just so much more fun than taking it slow and actually thinking about what to do.
Not had enough yet. Phew. Let's get out of here.
Just one good spot. I just wanna talk to them goats. Not goats, but gods. I forgot how these guys work. I forgot how these guys work. I can't die just to anything before the midway boss, right? Oh, I'm gonna die to something before the midway boss. I love having that knowledge.
They absorbed my blow.
I like that he only now mentions that they can just armor through your attacks. That's a bit late, but sure, Zagreus. Well, he died. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, I actually got to the mid-fight. That's crazy, I did not expect to be here. Well, this is the end of this run.
You want to die again?
Actually, I'm doing way better now than I thought I would, with my previous gameplay in consideration. Well, I guess not. I guess I lied. Well. I should have quit. Ooh. Yo, let's start that fight again. Because it was so fun the first time.
Name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the
At least this is
inevitable
such a
fate
nice
we all
time to
share.
just chill and do nothing while this intro runs.
Mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Yo, Callio! How you doing?
Goodbye, Father.
I can't stay along. That's alright. But how are you doing? How you been?
To help
Today
this place.
without Dave because he's in military.
Stop me.
Because that's mandatory. For Swiss people. So I'm just doing a challenge run in Hades. Because I liked doing those and then I just stopped doing them when I started mainly just streaming with Dave. Yeah.
It's got to be her.
I'm good, but gotta study a little. Ooh, what you studying? What you studying? I love that I don't
Can't
get
hit
the thing I
nothing where
want.
You are, goddess, but thank you. Don't get in my way. Your time.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask if he's at military. Oh, yeah.
Enough.
I should not. History, German, and math. Nice. History is great. I guess I also am in a math job, ain't I? But history is cool. I'm not much of a German person, as you may be able to tell from me speaking in English, despite knowing German.
Each exit has its own reward.
Not nice. You're not a fan of those three. I guess nothing's nice if you have to study it, honestly. School just takes the fun out of things. It is so sad. That was way too many hits into air. Oh well, no, history is cool, but yeah, as you said.
Wonder where I can use this.
Yeah. I feel like they should make a better school system at some point, though I also have no idea how you would do that. But hey, you can just request things that you have no idea for how to make. That's very helpful, I guess. Wait, is there no room midway boss here? We need an update, man. For schools or for what? Kind of need an update in every aspect of life. Or at least I do, I guess. For the school system. Yeah. I hate that. These enemies. How did I not reflect that? That is past me. Alright. Let's hope I at least get the attack. Yes.
This is my fight.
But yeah, are you also a Hades head, Callio? Just wanted to ask, since I'm a really big fan of Hades, even though I rarely play it nowadays. But it's a great game if you got a month to spare and just do this for life. Yeah.
For safekeeping. Which way?
No, never played it. Oh, alright. Wait, I should probably also explain what a fresh file challenge is, honestly, now that I think about it. Basically, you restart the game every time and try to beat the game with no progress unlocked in the game at all. Yeah. And there is a certain strategy which kind of is supposed to work pretty well to actually get it done, because else it's almost impossible. But it takes a while to get all the things for that strategy, because it's all randomized. Gotta love it. Steal more damage from the yeah, sure. So there are different dungeons, or why would you have progress when starting? It's more like there's a mirror where you can upgrade your powers, like I think deal a bit more damage or have a second dash, which is like the most powerful one, honestly. Because I only get to dash once every couple of seconds, like I think it has a 1 second recharge. And else you can pretty much just spam across the map. And yeah, all of those good upgrades are just missing in a fresh file run, which makes it way more difficult. Especially, as I said, not having any dashes other than the one you get is kind of rough. Because you usually just dash whenever you can, because, you know, invincibility is great every time, and it doesn't affect much other than your position slightly to get to places. I should react it. Oh well. Yeah. Actually, I could show the mirror if I get there anytime soon. That would kind of make sense. I guess this is the only thing I can get.
Got a blind to lighten things up around here.
Because I need the other 2 slots for other things, sadly.
Use this.
Urge to kill. I guess urge to kill is the way to go. Alright.
Well, this is awkward.
Yeah, but if you have any questions, I would be glad to answer any.
I'll have to go with the pick.
Though I know you probably still have to go soon, someone. Just making sure you don't forget about that. Would be bad depending on what it's about, if it's like, I don't know, a lecture or something you have to attend.
Scratch.
Oh, I should probably shoot that into you.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Almost failed that. Where is my reaction speed at right now? At least not here, I guess. Oh yeah, I can shoot that. Alright! I'll just study while watching. I don't got lectures yet still in school.
I did it.
Oh, alright.
The ancient blood.
I guess I never asked how old you are. I just assume people are older than me on the internet. I guess that's still from the time when I was like a little kid and playing Trouble in Terrorist Town. Because everyone just sounded so old, they already were, I don't know, depressed and done with life. Oh well.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, with only one dash, that fight is rough. Honestly, all fights are just rougher.
Bloodless.
Especially since, you know, I think it would be kind of easier maybe if I never knew the comfort of having multiple dashes, honestly. Because now I mean, you see how I play, I just dash between enemies even though I don't need to. Which is probably my main issue currently, which I should probably work on now. Or at least try to. Yeah, and the floor here is also lava, which is not making my dash situation any easier. Oh yeah, I guess this is like different dungeons, kind of. I mean,
Get me out of here.
this is more fiery area, the next one is... What is the next one? I guess it's Elysium. But I don't know how to describe that in one word. Or even in a couple of words. It's just where like the heroes go, and the enemies there are just very strong. And here just the floor is a bit annoying. And in the last area there is just a lot of traps, which also is gonna make it more difficult. With only one dash, if you're evading a trap, and then also an enemy attack somehow. I'm trying to juggle all of that. Yeah, one dash is just rough. It's all supposed to be hell with Hades, though. Yeah, it's all hell. Just Greek hell, I guess. Which I think, if I remember right, Greek hell inspired like Bible hell anyway, so I guess no real point in saying Greek hell now that I think about it. But yeah, it's a bit different, I guess, still, with the first area was Tartarus, where like the worst people are locked up, then Asphodel is where the average person is, pretty much. And then the next area is Asphodel, which is where the heroes are all chilling, or people that... I don't even remember what you have to do to get into Elysium. I would have to ask my girlfriend. She's... what do you call it again? When, like, they believe in Greek religion? But yeah, she's that, basically. So she might know, but I don't think it was Fallen Battle, but I think it might have been somewhat similar. I know Falling in Battle is the Valkyrie thing, or not Valkyrie, just Valhalla thing from Norse mythology, which I'm a little bit more interested in than in the Greek mythology, just because I think the people are more interesting there. but that's all a matter of opinion anyways. Wow. Just dashing into nowhere. I don't know much about Hell LMAO. Well, I barely know anything either, I feel like. I know there's the 8 layers of hell in Christianity, and that's about where my knowledge starts and ends there. And I know that different types of people go to different places there, as you might have expected why there's several of them. Wouldn't make much sense if you had several places and then just no one visits the other ones ever. Though it would be kind of funny. Oh well. But yay, what do I need? A life threshold would honestly be all that I need. Yes. You go hell when you bad. I mean, somewhat. I mean, in Greek mythology, you just always go to hell. I guess it's just the afterlife more than hell, but I don't even remember what all you need to do in Christianity not to go to hell, in theory. Like, I know it's a lot of things, like, according to the Old Testament, there's even, like, I think it's a sin to wear 2 different fabrics at once, which is very funny nowadays, because most shoes and stuff already have, like, are made out of plastic and some other synthetic material or whatever. So everyone pretty much already broke at least that rule, except you, I don't know, make your own shoes or something. So that is just fun to think about how some of those things are not applicable at all anymore nowadays. True, in Greek mythology the gods are in heaven, right? I mean, they are on Mount Olympus, some of them. Kind of. Like, the biggest... wait, how many are on Mount Olympus? It's a fixed number of people, I think it's like... Was it... I am wanting to say 9, but I am not sure anymore. That is such basic knowledge that I should know that. I was really into mythology at one point, but I'm sadly not anymore. But yeah, there is like 12 gods that are chilling on Mount Olympus, and the other ones are... Where are the other ones? The other ones are somewhere as well, but Are they just chilling on Earth and stuff? I think they are just chilling on Earth. I don't think there's like a heaven, like there is in like Christianity or something, where all the gods chill. They just all kind of chill on Earth or on Mount Olympus, which I guess is also just a mountain on Earth. It's 12 on Olympus. Oh, alright. I was off by 3. That's a lot. Wow. But thanks for telling me that. Yeah, but religion also changes as times go on. Yeah, you're right. I mean... we don't even know a lot of things about old religions nowadays. Like, I think the saddest thing is that we don't know anything about, what's it called? Norse mythology, pretty much. Like, in Norse I am good at language. In Norse mythology we pretty much only have the... what is it called? I know it has a name, and I know I should know this. There is like written letter from the king or whatever it was of Norway. At least some like governing person of Norway, some big shot that wrote to, I think it was Iceland. Yeah, it was Iceland. About like things that were happening in their country, and then they also talked about like actually I should defeat the other one first. They also talked about their religion, because they shared the same religion at some point, like 100 years earlier or something, until they both switched to Christianity. So he just wrote about that, and that is most of the written record we have of Norse mythology, honestly. The other things are just drawings or things carved into stone, and you know, we can get a lot out of that, but not nearly enough to know what it was like to believe in Norse mythology, which is just such a sad thing. I wish we had more written records of that. Oh, another thing we also had is like, how's it called? Songs, I think, or poems at least, about the gods. I think maybe that was even in the same thing as the one with where they just talk about their old mythology, their shared one. That was such a terrible movie. But I would have to check that up, because I honestly do not remember enough about it. I thought he would dash at me. I have 1 hit point. Should I just... I should maybe just like quit so I don't have to watch the death animation, but it would be so hype if I did it. Alright, you're a free hit now. I forgot about that. For a second I thought he was gonna hit me. I always think I am not aligned correctly with that. Not gonna lie. I did it on 1 hit! Greek mythology has crazy stories, bro. You gotta look him up, like Zeus letting his child grow in his calf after he killed the woman who was pregnant with him, because his wife at the time told him to look after her because she was suspecting the child. When the gods look at normal people, they perish. What? I remember the one in the calf. Aren't there 2 stories actually of Zeus having a baby in his calf? Now that I think about it. I know there's one with Dionysus, I think, if I remember right, and there is one with... I think it was some half-god, if I remember right, that just, like, was set to overpower him one day or something. Those are 2 stories that I think had that as well, if I remember right. But yeah, this is Elysium, by the way. Long ass text. Yeah. But it's fine, I just had a transition area anyways. A nice short text to read in between there. Ain't that just great? Oh yeah. These enemies you gotta kill twice, just as an eyeball. Can you shoot at me? Thank you. That is such a good enemy when you have a reflector. You just basically let them take care of themselves. It is so nice. Or you even let them take care of other enemies, like I just did earlier.
Hear me.
I should gift one of the gods something. If I get a good run, that would be great. To have that backup, but I am still missing 2 of my items because I'm not getting the god I want. Because I really need... Athena! That's her name, I remember now. But yeah, I feel like I have somehow went off topic now. Or I don't remember the topic. I am so glad that my brain is not big enough to store information for too long. Because else I would know what I'm talking about most of the time, which would be horrible, wouldn't it? How did the other enemies perish down there? That is the goddess I want!
Strongbows.
Let's go. That is the only good thing about all these traps in these places. That you can just use them against the enemy if you are looking out for that enough. Though way too often you're just gonna hurt yourself in some way. Yay.
She is. I'm indebted to you.
This might be worth it if I actually defeat the boss.
Lady Athena, thank you. In the name of Hades.
We were talking about school earlier, right? That's what I needed. I'm gonna just quickly do this. Yeah. School, not gonna lie, never been a fan of it. Surprising as it may be. This is not good. Oh well. This is very good though, and I do not get to talk to you. Actually, if it's a mid-boss, I should probably eat first. Let's do this.
The Bull of Minos.
You come from the bowels of hell.
This might be good. This could also be the worst thing to happen. I don't remember how to fight him. You know what? I think I remember how to fight him for now, at least. His first phase. This is also an enemy where I would love to have 2 or something more dashes. 2 is sadly the max you can get more than, you know, 1. So I guess in all 3 now that I think about it. Why am I making this a math equation? I should write the math books. I make useless math all the time. Oh well. Should have gotten heat. Shouldn't have gotten heat. Oh. I thought you'd ran into that. Alright. Well, I took that L. Ow. Can you just... You should be at your end soon, right? Alright. Honestly, it's fine, but I'm just lazy because I've never been punished for it. Yeah, I had the same experience.
If I beat the bull of Minos.
I mean, I've kind of been punished for it, like, with more homework that I just didn't do. I am just I was the worst type of person in school, not gonna lie. I just hated doing homework, I hated studying, so I never did any of it. Oof, that's a rough one. I need another gargoyle. Oh, I should not end you. Well, that is just too sad, ain't it? They even get stunned. Not gonna lie, I've never used this thing before, pretty much. I ate him. How did I get down to 1 HP again? Or I guess 2 actually. And how did he end himself after that? Oh well. But yeah, I pretty much never just got punished for not learning or something. I wasn't the best in school because of that. Like, I was always... wait, you're German. I do not know what the equation would be to tell you what my grade would have looked like, but it was always like passing or good. Pretty much is what I'd say. So yeah, I never really bothered to study. Which I wish I would have, because I think I could have done a lot better. And you know what, that might have benefited me in some ways. It would have not solved my problems with speaking all the time, but you know, I could have maybe done something cool in school instead of just taking a job. Yeah, would have been kind of nice, but I'm also kind of happy with where I ended up in my job. You have a different grades and Wiz. We have the same grades, but they're in reverse order, I think. Like, ours goes from 1 being the worst to 6 being the best. So yeah, I think you have it in the opposite direction, like 6 being the best and 1 being 6 being the worst and 1 being the best. Sorry, my brain was slightly confused, as you may have been able to tell. How did I? Oh well, I guess I took damage. Alright. Nice. Yeah, I thought Poland had it the other way around, but I guess it's Switzerland. Oh, I guess I don't know what the grades are like in Poland.
Just tidying up a bit.
Well, I guess I'm not getting the boon I want. Can I...
Useful.
I guess maybe this makes the most... Actually, I should probably go for defense at this point. And just try to survive. Oh, okay, Poland is from 5 to 1, even weirder.
Now you face a foe more terrible.
Wait, so it's the same as in you from like 5 being the worst to 1 being the best, but it's just 5 is the lowest it goes? Interesting.
You two are legends. I'd be honored if you had a sporting
I
contest.
think What was it? By the way, the only good thing about having the other guy as your midsection boss is just that now he is weakened already at the beginning of the fight, as you may be able to tell. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, I think this is the main reason why I always think I'm wrong about the where my thing is, where my character is behind the pillars. Because of this fight. This is the one causing me all the problems. And of course the final boss. But oh, who would have funked that? Well, game a 1-hit. At least yeah. Well, no 5 is good. Alright, that's interesting. I guess it's at least similar to what Switzerland does, so I can kind of get behind it, but still. I guess in Switzerland we rarely ever give out ones anyways. It's like, if you're bad, then you just get a 2, because it's like, you get 1 grade for the effort alone, usually. Because people just don't want to be that mean to give you a 1. So I guess it's kind of a 5 system with us as well. Oh well. But I think in Denmark, to get back to what I wanted to say earlier before I got sidetracked or something. In Denmark they have a system which is like, I think it goes from negative numbers up to like 18 or something. If I remember correctly, that was Denmark at least, but I know some place had like from negative 13 to positive 21 or something. It just really did not make sense to me. I hope it was Denmark, else I am entirely confused where that would have been. Yeah. Do I? No, I don't. Of course I don't.
You can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess. But thank you. A surprise.
That would be useful in art or PE or music. If you put effort in, at least give a 4 or a 3. Yeah, that's usually how they do it here. Like, as long as, for example... well, I guess I can't really say that, but we had, like, swimming once in school, like... you get graded for how good you swim, and the person who could barely swim but keep himself afloat, it was like speed-based. And he was like moving at a very slow pace, but he was still at least moving, you know? Like, it was actually comically slow now that I think about it. Like, other people could like the average person could probably swim like 3 laps, while he completed a third of a lap or something. He was... I never noticed how slow he actually was, now that I think about it. But anyways, to get back to my point, it was a speed thing and he was like that slow. And somehow he still got a 2, even though the lowest grade was theoretically set at, I guess, a 2, but at, I think, for one like straight line swim, like 10 times front and back, you had like, what was it? Maybe like a minute? I couldn't tell you. I'm not a swimmer. I was literally unable to swim. Which is also the only reason why I'm the only one in that class that got a 1. Because I'm like the only person that exists that can't swim apparently, I feel like. But yeah. As long as you could swim a little bit, you got a 2 at least. So that is kind of nice. I need you actually. In Denmark, -3 is the worst, and after that... Oh. I should not have started reading that message while I was entering this room. I'm sorry, I just gotta concentrate for a little bit. Just gotta make sure I don't take any unnecessary damage. Because I almost did. Alright, perfect. In Denmark, -3 is the worst. After that, it's 0, 2, 4, 7, 10, 12. They are just skipping for some reason. That is even that is weirder than what I thought they did. Why are they skipping numbers? Are those just the full grades and then you can give out like half grades, but they're just other full numbers? I guess that would at least kind of make sense, but then why not just have
The underworld's power.
I truly do not get that. You know what, I'm just gonna give up even trying to figure out an explanation for why it is what it is. Oh well, bro, my head is always in the... Why? Oh no. Is it? I should really get rid of the habit of just reading in the middle of a room. I think there's bigger things going on. Bro, my head is always in the Weimar Republic when I'm searching stuff up or writing. What do you mean? What? I am not sure what you mean by that at all. Just gonna say that right now. I would hope your head is at Google when you're trying to search up things, but who knows? Or I guess more your... Yeah, I guess your head. You can say that, I'm sure. Wow. That was some of the worst damage I've ever taken. Neat. Why am I not getting any... I just want some gold... boons. God boons. Were they called boons? I think they were called boons. I'm pretty sure they were called boons. Yeah. The old grading system in Denmark is 0, 3, 5, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. But no 12. Yeah, my topic in history is the Weimar Republic. Ah, alright. Now that makes a lot more sense. I just thought randomly your brain just always goes to the Weimar Republic when you think.
Delicious.
And you know what, if that was what it was, good for you, I guess. Though I would not be able to relate. But also, how is it 0 and then just 3 and 5? In the old Denmark system, that... Denmark truly just confuses me. Or at least in that way. I don't know enough about Denmark other than that.
Come on, make it.
Actually, the only other thing I know about Denmark is probably that one state exists inside of Denmark. Like in the capital city, I think it is, right? Where they just have an entire other country, or I guess city-state more. Yeah, that is kind of a weird thing. That did not make sense for your attack pattern. Give me that heat.
Blood and darkness.
Ooh. That was such a terrible dodgy. And she should be done soon. Let's go. There we go. Alright, I need to eat dinner now. Maybe I'll get back to if you're still streaming, but I'll see you anyway. Or here, I guess. Yeah, see you then, or I guess read you then? Yeah, actually I won't probably stream for much longer. Like maybe like half an hour, I guess.
How did you?
Depends on us. Yeah, I guess half an hour might be a good time. Or maybe until just this run ends, because I don't think I could even do a second one after that. Wait, no, I got like 15 more minutes. Nice. Wait, did you already finish your studying? Oh yeah, wait, you said you were studying while listening. I think I might have just... I feel like I have... how's it called? I'm missing right now the words. Disturbed you while studying, now that I think about it. So if you get a bad grade because of me, it's actually not because of me. I'm gonna shift the blame to everyone else.
Easy does it. Slam dancers. Let's deal some death.
Enemies. I like that these enemies at least run to you, or I guess jump to you. That is so nice of them.
Like I found a key.
These are all just terrible options. But yeah, did I ever even explain my boons that I'm going for? Well, I guess I could explain that while I'm already not doing much else. Basically, what's it called? Athena and Ares, there are like dual boons, they're called. That is just like a combination of two people's boons, but together. That's why they're duo. But yeah, they have a boon, and that just makes that every time you inflict doom on someone and then have the reflect property hit them somehow, then they just, you know, proc their doom effect, which just deals 101 damage apparently right now. Which is just very strong since, you know, my dash also has the reflect thing. So if I just attack and dash at the same time, they just always get hit for 100 damage at least. Which is not bad. But I have seen that you've written the message. What would I do search in Switzerland after you? I asked some questions a little earlier, starting with what do you even... Wait, what?
Where now?
I asked some question a little earlier, starting with what do you even... What do you even learn in Swiss history class? Like the country formed and after that we chilled and watched? Oh yeah, in Swiss history, what did we learn? I mean, of course, about other countries we learned. Like, we learned all the things that you gotta know about Germany, of course. But what else did we learn? That was so terrible of me. But yeah, we learned about our neighboring countries a lot. I guess we also learned about our own country, but only a little bit. Like, it's not like we existed and then we just chilled. Switzerland was actually a country of mercenaries for a long time. Like, all the surrounding countries, or I guess not all, Germany mainly didn't, but Italy and France hired Swiss people to fight their wars, which led to a funny incident where two groups of Swiss mercenaries fought each other. I think it was because separate places in Italy both had war with each other, and then they just both bought Swiss people to fight the war for them, pretty much. So yeah, that is kind of most of Swiss history put together, I guess. We also have like a whole thing about how, you know, old Austria thing, Habsburg? I think that's what it was called, yeah. Is like bad. They have suppressed the Swiss spirit, which is why we had like our important things, which is all I guess about the formation of Switzerland in the first place. But yeah, that was another part in history. That is also where Swiss folk tale hero Wilhelm Tell originates. And anything else? Anything else that happened in Swiss history? I guess we had all the separate places join us as Switzerland. That is a thing that has happened, but I don't really know what to say about it. Ooh, that is such a good boon. If I actually get the other one now, it would be so good. Oh well. But yeah, other places joined us. I am pretty sure the most recent area of Switzerland that joined us is the Jura, so-called. And they are already thinking about quitting again. Because, I don't know, they just don't want to be part of any country, I feel like. Yeah, that is one of the things that has happening here. Anything else, really? Anything historically relevant? I don't think there is a lot about Switzerland to know, I guess. Ooh, I love that guy. Actually, you are so good for me right now. I should just attack you. I should not wait until you shoot again. Yeah. with my reflections doing way more damage. That's actually such a good enemy to have here. Ooh. Wow, thank you for that. It would be cool seeing history classes about like 2000 plus years in the future. I don't know if they would even learn anything from us. Like, I guess we also learn a bit about the other people, like the Romans and stuff, but like not a lot at all. Oh yeah, this is like where you can upgrade things. Actually, wait, let me just go to my main file. I should be in the wrong place. That's great.
Had enough in there?
Let me just quickly get over here and... There we go. Yeah, here is like a couple of the upgrades. There's a second page for all of them as well, which like have different boons. So yeah, I think the best one is probably Greater Reflex? Ruthless Reflex. Dodge chance for 2 seconds. Oh yeah. But yeah, you get 1 extra dash, I guess. Oh yeah, you get only the other ones through... What's the guy called? Hermes. But he can't even appear in the first run, sadly. You know what's funny? That the Swiss write in Swiss as well. I mean, theoretically, Swiss German is like its own language, kind of. It's just not... Should I even do another one? I don't know what to do now. Swiss German is just theoretically its own language, but it is just not recognized as such because we don't have any rules in our language. Other than that, it theoretically would be considered its own language. I think I remember it being the case. Yeah. These are some of the weapons you can unlock. Like, there's also extra upgrades for all of them, so there's a lot to do in this game. Also with these things. Ah, this game is just so good. I felt that so hard. Yeah, but it's so funny. What do you mean? We Swiss people, we speak in normal people language, trust me. We know what we're doing. We have a plan, they say. I think, yeah, the safe slot should also be empty. Oh well. Oh, I think I'm gonna end stream for today then, probably. I believe I saw your message in a Dave stream. I don't think I've ever written Swiss German in Dave's stream. Or did I? It could have honestly been, now that I think about it. Or maybe I just wrote gibberish. That's what I usually like to do in Dave's chat, not gonna lie. You have? Well... Oh yeah, right, I forgot there's hell mode in this game. I should really play that eventually, though I heard it's not that much harder. Yeah, it's just Pact of Punishment. It's from the beginning. But other than that, there's nothing. Oh yeah, Pact of Punishment is a cool feature of this... Woo! Pact of Punishment is a cool feature of this game. Which is this thing, where you can make your run needlessly more difficult. By, for example, making the bosses harder. Even the end boss, or making the enemies hit harder. I love it. This is such a good game. But yeah, I'll leave anyway, see ya. Alright, goodbye, have a nice day. I'ma also stop streaming. Yay, have a nice day, and see you again whenever you and I both have time. I guess I have time to stream and you have time to watch. Yeah. Yeah, goodbye, Calio. Have a nice day. Bye bye.